The Chicago Bears have traded Khalil Herbert to the Cincinnati Bengals for just a seventh round pick in next year's draft. Good afternoon, Bears fans. The NFL trade deadline is here, and we woke up to Khalil Herbert finally getting traded. Honestly, this is another case of Ryan Poles doing what is best for the player. Khalil is a good running back who is not getting any opportunities here. He was buried on the depth chart behind DeAndre Swift and Roshan Johnson. On top of that, Herbert just isn't a perfect fit for the Bears' offense. And while it is arguable that anyone really fits the mess they have on offense right now, the bottom line was that Herbert deserved a chance to play this season. I've said all offseason long, though, that nobody would give us more than a sixth-round pick for Herbert. I'm a bit disappointed we only got a seventh, but the Bears had no leverage here. Some people just did not understand this and thought we could get a lot more for him. Yes, Herbert is a really talented player, and in a world where everything is fair, he would net more than that, but that is not the world we live in. Teams simply do not overpay for running backs, especially in trades, and even more so when they're entering the last year of their contract and not even active on game days. The Bears just had zero leverage here. Herbert was a six-round pick by the Bears in 2021, who started 12 games for us over the last 3 years, including 9 starts last season. Herbert has nearly 1,800 rushing yards and 11 touchdowns total in his time in Chicago. He averaged an awesome 4.8 yards per carry that was boosted by his ridiculous 5.7 yards per tote in 2022. Unfortunately, he never capitalized on his big season, and he's been relegated to being inactive on game days. This move allows Herbert to get a fresh start before hitting free agency this offseason. The market for running backs is just not kind, and Herbie should actually get some opportunities in Cincinnati. They've used the two-back rotation most of the year with Zach Moss and Chase Brown. With Moss suffering a neck injury, Herbert could immediately step into the early down roles and be the short yardage guy. The Bengals play the Ravens on Thursday Night Football. But for the Bears, this clears up space for Ryan Bates to be activated off the injured reserve or for Ryan Poles to make another move today. It is the trade deadline. We are just a few hours away and more trades will happen. In fact, the Washington Commanders just traded for the Saints All-Pro corner Marshawn Lattimore, and there are a ton of other names floating around the rumor mill as well. If Ryan Poles does make a move, I'll be here to break it down. Remember to hit the like button for me. Stay tuned. And until next time, bear down.